Hi, good day everyone. My name is Ayomide and today I welcome you to another edition of 700 Good Foundation Fashion Design class. So today we'll be talking about how to cut a straight gown, and the things we'll be needing to cut our straight gown is the gown length, the shoulder to shoulder measurements, the bust measurements, the waist measurements, the hip measurements, and the waist to hip measurements. So don't forget to share, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to follow us as we join the class. Thank you. So using a gown length of 25, shoulder to shoulder of 14, bust of 30, waist of 24, hip of 32, waist to hip of 7. So we know that if we want to measure our gown length is from your shoulder to where your gown will reach. So for the sake of this class, we'll be using 25. So let's say this is where the gown will get to. A length of 25. Then shoulder is the shoulder to shoulder. We are using 14. Then our bust measurement. We're using a bust of 30 and a waist of 24 and hip of 32. Then waist to hip of 7. Do you understand? Okay. So let's write before we start cutting. First thing is fold your fabric into two with the highest measurement, adding your inches. Fold your fabric into two with the highest measurement, adding your stitching allowance. Fold your fabric into two with the highest measurement, adding your stitching allowance. Fold your fabric into two with the highest measurement, adding your stitching allowance. Next one, draw a starting line. Take your shoulder measurement. Draw a starting line. You can write it in different lines. Draw a starting line. Take your shoulder measurement divided by 2. Take your shoulder measurement divided by 2. The next line, take your armhole measurement. Then you open the bracket. You write this in the bracket. Mm. Yes, write this in the bracket. Mm. 6 plus 1.1. I want you to know that you can always take anyone first. Like you can decide to take your gown length first. Same thing applicable to a top. You can decide to take your top length first before taking your armhole and all. You can decide to take your top length, your waist length, your hip length, and your waist to hip length. Rule it before now starting with your shoulder to shoulder and all. You can decide to take anyone. So we'll be using which neckline do you think we should use for our gown? Should we use round neck? Should we use queen and neck, V neck? Which one? You've done V neck before now. No, I said we've done it before. Well, which one? Okay. Sweetheart neckline. Do you agree? Okay, so let's continue. So the next thing is take your waist measurement, open bracket, shoulder to waist. The next one, take your hip measurement, open bracket, waist to hip. Mm. Waist measure, hip measurement, open bracket, waist to hip. Yes. The next one, take your gown length plus folding allowance. Take your gown length plus folding allowance. The next one, on your bust line, divide your bust by 4 plus stitching allowance. Divide your bust by 4 plus stitching allowance. On your waistline, divide your waist by 4 plus stitching allowance. Are you there? And on your hip line, divide your hip by 4 plus stitching allowance. Then on your gown length, your hip measurements on your gown length, open bracket, on your gown length, open bracket. The next one, connect your dots. So we should fold our fabric with the highest measurements. What's the highest measurement here? So these are highest measurements. So that's 32 divided by 4 is what? Use your phone now, be sure. 32 divided by 4 is 8. That's 8 plus, let's add 2 inches to it. So we'll be adding um 1 inches to our distance, but plus the folding and everything, let's add 2 inches. That's 10. So we'll be folding 10. So our starting line, our starting line. Our length, our gown length is what? Plus 1 inches, that's 26. So do you understand to this point? So the next thing is our waist. Our waist is always on our navel, right? So our shoulder to waist is our half length. So let's say we are using, these are our waist measurement to not shoulder to waist. So our shoulder to waist, let's say we are using 14. Do you understand? Our shoulder to our waist. And the distance between our waist and our hip, that's waist to hip, is 7. These are our waist. So from waist, you want to measure your hip, which is 7. Do you understand? Now let's take our normal this thing. Our back, which is our shoulder, is 14. 14 divided by 2. 7. So you come down by, so from that 1 inch, our bust divided by 6 plus 1.5. So 30 divided by 6 plus 1.5 is what? 6.5. This line is not straight. We understand to this point, right? Do you understand to this point? Half of your hand holding come out by 0.5. We'll connect your bust. Our bust divided by 2. By 4 is what? 30 divided by 4. See the way I'm pleasing my own rule now. 96. See, yeah, yeah, yeah. 96. So now let's measure. Let's take our measurement. That's our bust divided by 2 plus 1.5. We'll be adding 1.5 inches to it. So our bust divided by 2 plus 1.5. Hmm? Our bust divided by 4 plus 1.5. That's 8.5. Okay, plus 1.5. 9.5. 30 divided by 4 plus 1.5 is 9. This now. Our waist 24 divided by 4 is 1.5. Then our hip 32 divided by 4 is 1.5. And this is our bust, waist, hip. So for our gown length, if you want the gown to be pencil, like to be straight, not that the down part to be a shape, to be straight, the way the hip will come out and this place will be straight. What you have here, you remove 1 inches from it. That's our hip divided by 4 minus 1. That's what I wrote here. Hip measurement divided by 4 minus 1. No, no, no. I'm not adding 1.5 into it. And it depends on how pencil you want it to be. You can decide that this 9.5 inches that you have here, you want to have it here, you just want to remove 1 inches from it. That will be 8.5. And you can decide that you want it to be very pencil, that the down part will be very tight. That's when you can add 32 divided by 4 minus 1. So for the sake of this class, we have 9.5 here. So I'll be putting 8.5 here. Do you understand? I removed 1 inches from it. So that's our, then you connect with your curve ruler. Sorry, this was not be sharp. Can you see it? So this is the waist, this is the hip, this is the length, this is the bust. Do we understand to this point? So the next thing is our neck. So who will come and cut the sweetheart neck for us? It's simple now. The sweetheart neck is there now. Who will come and cut it for us? I think we made use of 4 and 6, right? Neck, what's the neck width? Let me look for. Sorry. It's actually similar to coin hand. I'm not sure. I could have Come with them. Mm, you need. Hmm? Should be an addition. Step and hand. Alright, leave it to packet paper. This is not fine. I want to cut for it. Yeah, it's the phone béèrè pé ṣé 12 p.m. ṣé 12 p.m. ló yẹ kí n sọ̀rọ̀ àbí 12 p.m. ló yẹ kí n sọ̀rọ̀ 12 a.m. ló yẹ kí n sọ̀rọ̀ àbí àbẹ́yìn kọ́ lè sọ pé 12 p.m. Mo ní pé mo máa béèrè lọ́wọ́ IBK and she said she is busy that she's not coming. Pé tí ò bá ti ní wá para máa ṣe é ní 12. Ẹ wá rí ẹ tún rí mẹ́sàgì ẹ tún pẹ́ dé. Ẹ̀yin kọ́ lè sọ pé 12 p.m. Which message are you now looking for again? Yeah, where's my book, sir? What's the first time you got a sweetheart neckline? Shasha, that's a sweetheart neckline.
Maybe it's 4 inches. It's 6 inches.
What's the next time?
From the 6 inches, going by 4 inches.
This is 6 inches, right? Going by 4 inches.
Then draw a straight line. After connecting, mark the middle of the 6 inches.
You guys are scared to cut this thing.
That is how. That's how you.
The mid, what is the 6 inches? Magbani, the vessel is Magbani.
From the midpoint to the tip of the 6 inches.
This is the midpoint. This is the tip of the 6 inches. That's all. You guys are scared. That's why I intentionally brought it out so that you see it that this is what we are cutting. So do we understand now? Let me explain for the sake of this brother. Ṣé máa listen àbí fẹ́ kàwé? Ẹ bẹ̀rẹ̀. Can cut straight down. So we measured this is our gown length. This is our starting line. This is our waist. Shoulder to waist. This is it. Shoulder to waist. So this is our waistline. Then our waist to hip. This is it. Our waist to hip is 7. So from waist to hip here is 7. Do you understand? Then our back 14. Our back is 14, which is our shoulder. 14 divided by 2, that's 7. That's how we got this one. Then the normal this thing, our bust 30 divided by 6 plus 1.5. We came down by 1 inches. Do you understand? For the shoulder stop. Then after that, we found the midpoint of our armhole. Then we came out by 0.5. Then we connected the dots. Do you understand? Then this is our bust. Our bust divided by 4 plus 1.5. That's how we got this. Our waist divided by 4 plus 1.5. That's how we got this. Then our hip divided by 4 plus 1.5. That's how we got this. Our waist is 24, hip is 32, our bust is 30. So on the gown length, because we want it to be straight, it's a pencil gown, straight gown. So what we have here, we removed 1 inches from it. We have 8.5 here. I think it's okay, 9.5 here. So we remove 1 inches, then we measure 8.5. Just to make it straight so that bibi bayi she fe koni bibi bayi she mafe. To make it straight. So that was how we got this one. And we used sweetheart neckline. This is sweetheart neckline. That's what we used for the distance. So what do you not understand? This for the front though. We still have back. So what do you not understand? Yeah, collect the note and write for the front while I cut. So we can cut the back too.
But man, if it's to be honest,
Mhm.
what are you going to use for
You can, it depends on how you want it to be. For the round neck, you can use 3.5 by 3.5. Depends on how you want it to be. You can use 3.5 by 2 if you want it to be choky, you don't want it to come down. And if you want it to come down very, you can use 4. Depending on how wide you want it to be. Collect the note and write now. This is scissors. Write fast. Fast. Faith, come and sit down here. Let him sit down here so I can make use of the tape. By here, to by Coco. Kini, write fast though. Tó gé kíní ìtàn kẹsì kọ́ tán. Tèmi ń sọ hà yẹn yẹn ti máa kọ́. Ìmọ̀ sọ sínú kámẹ́rà tó máa gbọ́ náà nìyẹn. This is our gown. This is the front. This it. Now the cutting the back. Let's wait for Mr. Penny to finish so that we can write note on the back. You know there are some gowns that this way it's rich. I'm not sure this time. You place the front on the back fabric.